out a little bit more low key. Tomorrow we are going to do a dumbbell or kettlebell complex, so twist off of the bear complex. You can thank Josh for this one. It is something he did a couple weeks ago and forwarded along to me. So those of you that don't know what the bear complex is, it's combining a bunch of dumbbell, barbell, kettlebell movements without setting the object down. So the warm-up for the day, we're going to spend 2 minutes just doing any sort of cardio work, basically just getting the body nice and warm, and then we're going to go through 2 rounds on each side. So 2 rounds on your right arm, 2 rounds on your left arm of the bear complex. All right, so the bear complex it starts with a deadlift. So however you want to use that object, if it's on your side or between your legs, that's totally okay. Remember, we're keeping that back nice and tight, starting with that shoulder over the object, so standing it all the way up. From that deadlift, we're going into a bent over row, so hinging at the hip, keeping that elbow nice and tight to our body, pulling to our sternum. Then we are standing it up and going into a hang clean, so keeping it above our knee, shrugging, and then getting that elbow through at the top. From there, we go into a front squat, so keep that elbow nice and high, hips below parallel, and then it ends with a push press. So for that push press, you guys are allowed to combine that front squat into the push press, so it's one movement, which would make it a thruster. So then doing another round on that side, we are going to do a deadlift into a bent over row, into a hang clean, into a front squat, push press. So the intention here is that you are not setting the object down until you complete the entire sequence on each arm. So we're going to do the same thing with our left arm. We're going to deadlift, bent over row, hang clean, front squat, and push press. All right, so get 2 rounds on that side. Then the bear complex the bear complex is those exact same movements. However, you are doing 5 full rounds on your right arm, going into 5 full rounds on your left arm. Intention wise is to not set the object down for your entire right arm, and then same thing for your left. You obviously can set it down between switching arms, and then let's rest about 90 seconds between rounds. This is not meant to be sped through, you guys. It is meant to push that threshold of your grip, hanging onto the object, getting a bunch of nice movement in, and then resting as needed between sets. So if you want to record a time, that's okay, but time is not necessarily our stimulus of the day. So after you're doing 5 on your right arm, 5 on your left arm, you're doing that 5 times. So you'll actually do 25 total rounds on each side. So if it's a little bit confusing and you have questions, please reach out and let me know, and I can help clarify that a little bit for you. And then ending the day, not necessarily a strength, but we're actually going to start to work on a little bit more balance. So we are going to do 4 sets of 10 single leg RDL each side. For sure the first round, I don't want you using any weight. So we're just going to see if we have that full range of motion with balance. If you guys are adding weight before you actually have the balance, then you're not going to get the full intention out of the movement. So, all right, so that RDL, we have a slight knee bend. We are hinging at the hip. We are not just bending over and touching our toes. We are actually getting the full range of motion from our hip. It should feel like a nice stretch down your backside. So 4 sets of 10. Don't worry if you are just using no weight the entire time. I'd rather have you work on balance than add weight. And then we are cool down for the day. Get out for a walk, get on the ground, get those forearms stretched out. I'm sure your grip is a little bit taxed, especially after today and the bear complex. And then 5 thread the needle each arm, and then ending with that pigeon stretch. All right, you guys have a great day. Hopefully the sun is going to come out and it will not be raining anymore.